This is Chapter 12, Urinary Tract System, Pronunciation Guide. I'm starting on page 409. Albuminuria, antidiuretic, anuria, bacteriuria, calciuria, calculus, catheter, cystectomy, cystitis, cystocele, cystodynia, cystogram, cystolithectomy, cystoscope, also cystoscopy, dialysis, diuresis, dysuria, edema, enuresis, excretory, extracorporeal shockwave lithotripter. See why they call it an ESWL? Glomerular, glomerulitis, glomerulonephritis, glycosuria, hematuria, hemodialysis, hydronephrosis, hypercalciuria, incontinence, interstitial cystitis, ketonuria, lithotripsy, meatotomy, meatus, micturition, nephrectomy, nephritis, nephrocystitis, nephrolith, nephrology, nephroma, nephron, nephropathy, nephrosclerosis, nocturia, oliguria, percutaneous ultrasonic lithotripsy, peritoneal dialysis, periurethral, polyuria, pyelocystitis, pyelolithotomy, pyelonephritis, pyuria, renal, renal colic, renal failure, renal transplant, renin, residual urine, sediment, specific gravity, specimen, sterile, stricture, trigonitis, urea, uremia, ureterocolostomy, ureteropathy, ureteroplasty, urethralgia, urethral stricture, urethroperineal, urgency, uric acid, urinal, urinalysis, UA, urination, urine, urinometer, urobilin, urochrome, urologist, urology, void. Drug highlights. These are types of drugs. Diuretics include thiazide, loop diuretics, potassium-sparing diuretics, osmotic diuretics, carbonic anhydrase inhibitor diuretics. There are urinary tract antibacterials and urinary tract antiseptics, and other drugs. Diagnostic tests. Blood urea nitrogen. Often you'll hear it as BUN. Only foreign doctors, when they're new, will refer to it as a BUN test. Don't embarrass yourself by calling it a BUN. Creatinine. Creatinine clearance. You'll see BUN and creatinine, they're almost like twins. You hardly ever see one lab test without the other. Urine culture. Cystoscopy, shortened very often to cysto. Intravenous pyelography, or intravenous pyelogram, that's an IVP. KUB is a kidneys, ureters, bladder. And this is not necessarily an x-ray looking at just kidneys, ureters, and bladder, but of the abdominal cavity from the level of the kidneys down to the level of the bladder. So they call that a flat plate. Renal biopsy. Retrograde pyelography, or retrograde pyelogram. And ultrasonography of the kidneys. And that's it. I recorded it once before. I don't know, it went to YouTube heaven. So I'm trying this again. Thank you very much. See you next week.